everybody. So today I'm going to talk about ways that you can jazz up your meats and your other foods, give them nice flavor without adding tons of fat and calories to your food. Can you have your cake and eat it too? Basically, yes. You just have to find substitutions. And on my Facebook page, I talk about those regularly. So if you want to check it out, I'm going to put the address below and maybe on the screen. But it'll be in the resource box right below here if you want to check it out. So first I want to talk about, salsa, seasonings. Salsa is great because there's hardly any calories in it. It jazzes up so many things. I mean, you can eat so many things with it, vegetables, use it as a dip. I used to make an omelet in the morning, and I used to top it with some of the salsa. Like I said, next to no calories, and it's filling, and it's just veggies, and it's good for you. Also, your seasonings. You want to get really familiar with your seasoning area of your drugstore on that aisle, usually where the baking stuff is. That can give a lot of flavor to your food. I mean, almost anything you can imagine, you can try to recreate in meats that are grilled, broiled, and pan fried with cooking spray, fish, chicken, and beef. And a little spices go a long way, I'm telling you, in your food. And your food really should be enjoyable. It should be tasty. I talk about weight loss and keeping it off, but I am not a believer in eating things that are gross, that don't taste good to you. I don't believe that anybody will stick with a healthy eating plan and a better way of living if it's just a torture diet the whole time. So definitely check out your spices, get familiar with them. You can just do so many things. What I like to do is with marinades or with spices. If I'm going to cook, say, chicken, I'll take the chicken out and put it in a freezer bag and then put the spices or marinade in there with it and let it sit in the refrigerator for a day. And then I either broil it or, put it on the George Foreman grill and grill it. And it's awesome. It's great. I have fajita marinades. I have barbecue. I have all kinds of flavors. And they really can add so much pleasure to eating without all the calories and fat that's typically added to food when you go to restaurants or when you buy them already pre-made foods. So you want to check that out. And they're typically not that expensive either. So do that. And one tip I wanted to share with you is I found on the internet this really interesting thing where you can make your own bagged popcorn at home. And all you need is one of those little brown paper or white paper lunch bags and some popcorn kernels, and that's it. So if you don't have an air popper at home, which they aren't expensive, but maybe you don't have the space, or maybe you just don't want to buy one, and they're about $20 to $30 on average. You can just use a paper bag if you already have some. And what you do is you take about a quarter cup of the kernels, you put them in the bag. Sometimes I spray a little bit of cooking spray on it, or a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter. That's what it's called. And I have these little spice shakers, and you can use your spices, just like I talked about earlier. If you want to put like anything, lime, and some people like Old Bay seasoning, anything that you can think of, any taste that you like. But you can buy the shakers also on the popcorn aisle. Right next to the popcorn, they come in like white cheddar, nacho, and ranch, and even kettle corn. If you like kettle corn taste, and you can put that into the popcorn kernels, and then you fold the bag over about 4 times. And where I read it, it said put a piece of tape on it, but that didn't really work for me. The tape kind of came off in the microwave. So I just tightly roll it 3 or 4 times, very tightly, and it doesn't give me any problems. It doesn't come unrolled. And the next thing you want to do is watch your microwave very carefully. You put it in the microwave, you turn it on. Everybody's microwave is different, but you want to make sure that you stick around the first time, especially, so you make sure you don't burn the popcorn, because as everybody knows, burnt popcorn is the absolute worst smell. So my microwave is kind of fast. It's hot. So a minute and 30 seconds is good for me. It gets popcorn nice and popped without burning any of it. Some people need to use 2 minutes. So I would say the first time start maybe 1:30 or 1:45 and just watch it and make sure it doesn't burn or anything like that. But it works. It's just like if you want to make your own 100-calorie snack bag of popcorn, now you can make your own and you don't have to buy those packs. And hopefully that helps you. And if you have any questions for me, see me over at my Facebook page, and address is below, or the blog is coming up, and I'll put the address when the blog is finished. I'm a certified nutrition consultant, and I will try to answer any questions you have. And if I don't know the answer, I will try to research it and get back to you. And also let me know what kind of topics you want covered or things that you'd like to know about in regards to weight loss. And I will try to feature that on an upcoming video. And until then, I guess take care, guys. And thanks for joining me. Bye.